Well, you know, in basketball, they have the Final Four. Well, here at CBS4, we've got our own Final Four. And they one day will be the famous four. These are the 2021 finalists for the CBS4 Nat Moore Trophy. Here is the award that one of these fine young men is going to go home with in mid-December. They are all very deserving. They've all got great stories, and they've got great football pedigree and great football desire. That is the big thing. I want you to meet Kenyatta Jackson, Marvin Jones Jr., Devaughn Mortimer, and Zion Turner. And these guys have done some amazing things on the football field, and we want to find a little bit more about them. And the first thing I want to say to all of you is that this award is about more than just football. It's also about character and what you bring as an individual. So, Kenyatta, I want to start with you, and I want you to tell me how you believe that football has helped shape your character.
Football shaped me as a leader, on and off the field, just speaking to people, like no tolerating disrespect, or just how you treat people on and off the field.
How you treat people. Give respect and demand respect.
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, I believe you told me a story of how your dad helped you develop your character at a pretty young age, when you were like, what, 7 years old?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
We was in a game, a Monday night game, and he benched me, actually.
Your dad benched you?
Yes, sir.
Did you say, Pops, why you want to do me like that?
No, I was pretty upset.
But it taught you something. What did it teach you?
Just don't take things for granted.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
And you haven't. You certainly have made the most of it. And Marvin, I wanted to ask you, because obviously your dad has had a big football influence on you. And if that name, Marvin Jones, sounds familiar to you, well, it should, because his dad, Marvin Jones, Sr., born and bred right here in Miami, a big football star at Florida State, played 11 seasons in the NFL. And he said something to you, I believe you said, that stuck with you. He said, if you want to see the play get made, you're the one who has to make it, right?
If you don't make the play, nobody else will. So every play you got to go your hardest for sure.
And so how did that resonate with you in terms of how you approach playing the game?
I would say, whether the ball is 30 yards away, the ball's in the air, you got to go for it no matter what. Because if you don't do it, nobody else will.
You've been like the biggest kid in your class since what, the 4th grade?
Yes, sir.
So that's a big burden to carry, isn't it? When you're the big guy, everybody expects big things from you, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you don't mind living up to that?
Nah, I think it's kind of a chip on my shoulder. Everybody expects me to do great things, and I think I've done it so far.
All right. Well, you're 6'5"?
Yes, sir.
245?
250.
250, my bad. Okay. Well, on the other end of the spectrum is the smallest guy here, but do not take him for granted. I'm talking about Devaughn Mortimer, 5'11", 180 pounds, maybe, right? Okay. And so if one of these big guys like Kenyatta or Marvin was running at you, what would you do?
I'll try to make a miss.
Make a miss?
Yes.
That's a smart move. And you've got the speed to make a miss, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Your speed is a weapon on the field, and I wonder, a lot of people might say, you're an awfully small guy to be out there on the football field tangling with guys like this size, but why do you feel that you can hang?
It's all about having heart. I mean, you're not going to be the biggest, but I am the fastest, so it's about having heart on the field.
You are the fastest of these four?
Yes, sir.
You know that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? I saw one of your highlights, and I think you broke a 90-yard touchdown run. I think it's all up on the internet. Just out of curiosity, what school did you have that 90-yard touchdown run against?
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Really? And who was the quarterback for that school?
Zion Turner.
Isn't that something he would happen to be here today? Zion might say, hey, look, that's okay, but we win state championships at Aquinas. And that is, you as a quarterback, you had to be a leader from the age of 15.
Yes, sir.
Having upperclassmen listen to you.
Yes, sir.
How did you take on that challenge?
It was a pretty big role, just following the other leaders' lead and being a bigger voice and just focusing on all the little things that I had to do shaped me to the person I am today.
Being a quarterback, it's not just about how you play, it's about how you set the example, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Talk about that.
Setting an example, it's all about setting an example. Everybody looking at you, you're the quarterback, you're the star of the team, and everything goes through you, especially when you're the leader. So everybody has to follow your lead. You got to make the best example.
There you go. Well, I know you guys have big dreams and your ambitions. When you think of guys in the NFL, Devaughn, who's the one guy you look at and you say, that's who I think I can be, or better?
Deontay Johnson.
Because?
Because he's a great athlete.
Great athlete, and like me, he said. But you grew up admiring Dalvin Cook.
Yes.
Why?
I played running back growing up in Little League. I didn't really start playing receiver till I got to my last year of Optimus football.
Yeah.
So I was just playing running back, watching him and just watching what he do.
Okay, well, they're a student of the game. And you've probably learned, Kenyatta, that to succeed at this level, you have to be a student of the game, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Just perfect your craft, just pay attention to your coaches, and just listen.
Marvin, what's it mean for you to be amongst the Final Four in this kind of company?
It definitely means a lot, knowing, I belong in a room with the, 4 best guys in Broward County and 3 best guys. It means a lot to me for sure.
Zion, do you guys kind of keep tabs on each other?
Yeah, definitely. Some of us talk during the games, talk smack, It's all love at the end of the day.
But it's all about the competitive spirit here in South Florida.
Yes, sir.
And tell me about the level of high school football in Florida and how you think it'll prepare you for whatever comes next.
There's no football like Florida anywhere. You can't get this kind of competitiveness anywhere. We take it real serious. You can see it in our play.
And I can see it in the way you guys talk, too, because all these guys have some swagger about them, and that's obviously a big part of it. Well, listen, congratulations to you all. We're very proud of you for coming this far and representing yourself and holding yourself up, not only as football players, but as great examples for the student body at your respective schools. And so this is the trophy. One of you guys is going to get it. And as you see, it's not going to be an easy decision for us to make because we got size up here, we got size and speed up here, and we definitely have confidence up here. In fact, let me ask this trick question. Who's the best player up here? Oh, there we go, see? Everybody says me. That's what we want to hear. You've got to believe in yourself because if you don't, who else will? But anyway, these are the 4 finalists for the 2021 CBS4 Nat Moore Trophy. It is certainly a great privilege for me to be able to present it to one of these young men, and it's certainly an honor to see that they have already mapped out a course of how they want their lives to proceed. In fact, Kenyatta is already thinking about if football doesn't work out, what's your plan?
Becoming an orthopedic surgeon.
An orthopedic surgeon. So he's going to operate on the field and operate off the field.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. That's what we want to hear. Listen, guys, congratulations, and we're looking forward very much to the trophy presentation.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.